Alright, this is Levi with WPGN in the game Firefall on Vixen Teens account. And we're going to go over the crafting system, the manufacturing system a little bit. Seeing as the recent change has brought about some commotion and confusion about understanding how this works. So here's what we go with. Alright, you have resources that you thump, and then you have to refine these resources in order for them to be usable to craft items. So as you see now, we've got some resources refining here. Still got a while. This one's done. Okay, so we claim that. This is a perfect opportunity for me to show you how this works. So you've got your resources. Okay, you've been out thumping. You come back. You want to turn them into something that you can use. All right. So you go down here to refining 4. I was using refining 4. You click on each individual box here and you can load a different material into each one, like Stinner gels and then polymers. And that will, you can refine up to 6 groups of stuff at, in one manufacturing session. So that's how that works. Say you wanted to create some consumables, okay? You need some ammo packs or something, they cost just crystite, so you could hit manufacture there, and it takes about 18 seconds, and you have a pack of 5 ammo packs that you can use. Now for a little bit more of the complicated stuff, like we'll go up to battle frame equipment. Say we want to make something for a biotech. A cord. If you're just starting out, this is a great tutorial for you. If you're just starting out, you can come over here to your Accord Biotech frame and say you want to make a new healing wave module. You'll need to craft all of these things. Well, you'll need to craft this, the instant healing system, the health charge builder, and you'll need a little bit of crystite. These are optional, and I will explain that in a minute. Optional components and structural reinforcement. Those are something I'll get to in a moment. But so we need to find out what we need to create these 2 items. So we'll click on this, click create new component, and that'll bring you to the window that shows you what you need to make that particular part of this. So you need biomaterials. So if you click that, it'll bring up a list of things, of resources that you can use in order to do this. Now I covered this a little bit in the resources section, but we'll go over it real quick again. The higher quality items, the higher quality resources, that's what you want to craft your equipment out of. You don't have to do it if you're just on the, you're a new player on an Accord frame. You can use a lower quality, say like the 575 or the 354, which I don't have enough of. But when you get to the upgraded frames, like I'll show you here, when you get to, say, the Dragonfly, the what would be tier 2 frame, you will need that. So let's see about making a better healing ball. Okay, so we'll go and create new. And this case, for the tier 2 style frames, or what used to be, you'll want to use the highest quality items or resources. And that would be Bioorganic Smart Gels 973. You've got 3 sets of numbers here, starting from right to left, so we'll start with the last number. That's how many of them you have. The middle is the quality, the white number here as you see down the middle, and then this is the CY value here. That's not really as important as the middle number here. The middle number determines your quality of items. So you craft that, and then you go back and you craft the other one, health charge builder. So we'll find out what that needs. Okay, so this needs metal. Again, you'll want to choose the highest, which in this case would be the 570, but I don't have enough. So you go out, you find more or whatever, or if you really want to, you can use the 376 and craft that. And then when you're done with those 2 items, they'll show up in green as being available, and then you can manufacture. Or with these optional components here, this is a new feature that they just added into the game. And we'll go over here to Olivia Fierro, the crafting merchant vendor person, thingy, jogger, whatever. Now here's what you can do. You can buy these for a crystite amount. Now if you're going for superior gear, you'll obviously want the best, which is 10k crystite, and it adds 2,500 points to your repair pool. This will be more important later when there's actually a cost to repair. Right now it's free, but this just means that it has better durability. And you can also add stabilization subroutines, which lower the restraint cost of the particular weapon you're crafting or item that you're crafting. These would particularly be used on weapons and whatnot, but there are some ability modifiers that you would need to use these. So you can purchase these, and then when you come over here to craft, or to manufacture, I should say, I'm used to calling it crafting, you can add these in as subcomponents, and they will apply those values to the item that you are making. Usually you see it more in weapons and armor plating than anything else, but you can do it for ability mods and all that. Let's get into battle frame progression. Now you'll notice that when you do a mission or something of that nature, you'll notice that you need certain, like rhino energizers. Some of the higher upgrades in your battle frame will use these, or you'll need to make these to complete the upgrade for that frame portion. So obviously it doesn't really matter. Well, I would still use the highest just because that's what I'm used to. But you would have to craft each. You'd have to craft these, like some take 1 or 2 or 3 of these, and that's what you would need in addition to crystite and the raw materials to do that. Let's see what else. Where is it? Battle frame progression. Now there's a. Okay, apparently that's been redone, but that's okay. Yeah. And you can also buy things for accommodation badges and whatnot. That'll be explained. I'll just explain here. Your bonuses, you have POIs. This is just kind of a side note. Oh my, look at that. But you've got one for Sunken Harbor, Trans Hub, Copacabana, and way up here at Thump Dump. You see on the left hand side of the screen there's that little 8% bonus thing. The POIs have power levels, and when that's at 3 you get extra % bonuses to your HP regeneration, as well as your mineral or your resource bonus. So that's one of the things you can spend accommodation badges on. But that concludes the crafting tutorial, the manufacturing tutorial, and thank you for watching.